Hey everyone, how's it going? Hey Malamute, hey Liz. Doesn't matter how much. So all the pricing info is in the description box for the type of reading or question that you want. So based on that, that's what you'll send me. So if you just have like one question, you'll just send $5. If you have two questions, you'll send $10. If you see a package you want, you send that amount for that package. All right. All right, so let's get started with our reading. So first up is Brittany. Let me pull up her question. I'm pretty sure I took a picture of it on my computer. Hey Molly Meep, I just saw your name on my iPad, like it just popped up. I don't know if you heard me the first time. Yeah, I did the same thing on my computer. It still had the regular screen, like the thumbnail, but it didn't have like the part of me starting to live. All right, let me look at my screenshot. How's everyone doing? Is anyone tired today or been tired lately? All right, Brittany's question. Within 2 to 3 year period, how will my career life change? I'm currently working in law, but in the process of exploring digital marketing. Let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles. I'm trying to get the lighting right. What else? We have the Goddess of Wands. We have Temperance. And then we have the Daughter of Cups. So I feel like in terms of your 2 to 3 year period of like how your career life will change, it definitely seems like towards the end of that period, that time frame that you gave, so probably towards the 2.5, 3 year mark, digital marketing would be a great fit for you in terms of like the success that you'll see that comes with it. So like if you were to jump into it, next year, you might not see the instant success right, once you begin, but I feel like over time you're going to start to see the progress and build the connections and the relationships that lead you to better opportunities and profitable opportunities as well. I feel like also you're going to become someone that is well known in that field, and that's probably why they're saying that it'll take that time period to really build that success and build your name and your brand, because you want people to say like, yeah, I know exactly who that is. She does great work. Work with her, have that type of like connection as well. But yeah, I feel like you're going to really enjoy it, this digital marketing career. It's definitely going to be a pleasant surprise for you. I feel that you might receive some type of like, I don't know, I don't want to say if it's an award or not, but there's some type of accolade that you're going to receive, which draws in more customers and clients and people that want to work with you. But I do get that it is a good move for you to explore and to go with. Definitely know that you're going to be building your wealth and building your coin with this career change. Okay? That's what I got for you. All right. Up next is Molly Meep. I think I took a picture of yours as well. Hey, Liz. All right, Molly Meep, you have, when will I start making enough money to live comfortably and securely? I'm insecure if it's through tarot. I'm uncertain if it's through tarot or from another work opportunity. Let's see. This is for Molly Meep. You put your name on the screen. Yep, you. It's you. I wanted to move like the quicker ones up front, so like the people that just had one question or just got love notes, because those don't take that long. Since I had like a lot of those tonight, so I'd rather get those out the way. So we got the High Priestess. We got the Goddess of Cups. We got the Goddess of Swords. See, you got a lot of Queen energy here, Molly Meep. Ooh, and we got the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like you making more money comes from like readings and tarot, but also there's something you're going to be eventually teaching or showing people what to do and how to do it. I feel like you'll learn more about that later on as you get more opportunities to like grow with like your tarot business and with your like jewelry shop and everything. But I get that there's going to be kind of like multiple ways that you're going to earn money and be able to live securely. I'm also getting that over time, you'll just be feeling more confident and safe, and you'll know that like you're taken care of financially and you don't have to stress about it. You'll also be able to bring your son home and like, walk towards that new home in a comfortable living situation where there's less stress, there's less worry about, financial situations that make you feel like, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to pay for that or, do that. But I'm definitely getting that. It looks good. It looks very promising. You're going to be teaching. So I feel like you'll teach this thing or this skill or this course, whatever it is, like within 2 years. So it's not something you're going to start doing this year. I feel that it comes over time. Like you're going to get more experience and resources, and that kind of leads you into that direction of being able to lead others. I just saw that it was buffering on my computer. I hope it didn't buffer with you guys. But yes, that's what I got for you, Melanie. The time frame, let's see. So teaching whatever that is for you, that'll be in 2 years. In terms of like being able to live securely, I feel what happens is you slowly start to make the money, and then you're going to be able to save more. And then when you move and when you live securely and feel comfortable, you'll have something to fall back on, if that makes sense. It's like when you move, you'll have money in your savings account. You'll have money that you can keep adding to it and keep growing, if that makes sense. Because like you don't want to move when you don't have anything saved up, because then it's like, what if something happens? Where are you going to get the money from? But I feel that when you move towards the end of the year, you'll have more than enough save. You'll feel like, oh my gosh, like I have this savings and I don't have to worry about like going into that account. Like I just keep adding to it, That's what I got. So towards this year, the end of the year, you'll be able to continue to save and build more, which is great. Hey, Brittany, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Hey, Love Queen. All right, up next is, let's see, Armenta. I know you sent me something on Instagram. Let me pull it up. All right, you said, here's the question. Wrong for having the preference, and he needs those down here. Let's see. All right, I'm reading the message. All right, first question. Should you contact him by his phone number? Let's see. Should she contact him? Sorry. The light went off. Okay, maybe that's a powerful sign. As of now, I feel like they're saying maybe not right now. So no, at this moment. I think you said you reached out to them via Facebook. So if you did, maybe wait for them to respond or show some like insight of them getting your message or accepting your request, like some type of, hey, you can walk through this door type of thing. So pause on that for the phone, contacting them via the phone. But I feel like this person will either eventually accept your friend request or respond to your message on Facebook. But also, too, maybe Spirit will nudge you when you should reach out to them via the phone. Because sometimes, like, it's a pause on, like, don't do it right now, but in time, you'll get the okay when to do it. And then the second question, is it the preference question? Am I wrong for having the preference? So we have Judgment, Know the Universe, what else? Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like they're saying you're not wrong for wanting those preferences or like, being interested in that because it is something that you're physically attracted to. And I feel that the universe wants you to have what you want, what you're attracted to, what you like, And it's not saying like they would give you someone that you wouldn't be attracted to, but physically will give you all the right traits of that person, but more so they want you to have what it is that you enjoy, what you will be comfortable with, but also will be like, oh, thank you, universe, for giving me this. You always want to be happy when the universe gives you something. And I feel like you'll be appreciative of that. Let's see, anything else? I feel like that's also the sexual chemistry between you two will be off the charts just because that's your physical, like you're physically attracted to them. They'll be physically attracted to you. And that's key because you don't want to be with someone that you're not physically attracted to because then when it comes to like intimacy and all of that, it might be really hard. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Armantha. You're welcome. All right, up next is Anastasia. Okay. And then you just have a love note. Let's get those love notes out. Oops. All right, we got a lot. They just want to come out, so we'll take them all. This connection scares me sometimes because it is so intense. I can't count the times I almost said what was on my mind. There's a song that reminds me of you. I listen to it and think about you. It is something about the way you stare into my eyes. We will be together again. I'm starting to see how you are my light. Thank you for being patient. I know it isn't easy. I miss you regardless of how things look. And I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. I need you to know that it hurts me knowing that I hurt you. Okay? So these are your love notes from Hasi. I hope this resonated with you, Anastasia. All right. Up next is, I think, fashion destination. Yep. All right. And then Heather, if you're here, I know Heather said she'll be back later. All right, let's see. I think I took a picture. Okay, here we go. Fashion destination. Messages from ancestors, please. You got it. All right. Messages from your ancestors. Hey, Chanel. Yep, you can still send it. Of course, I dropped something on the floor. Let me see if I can get it without knocking everything down. All right. The card was, how can we help? We are ready to assist as needed. Just be clear about what you really need at this time. Next, we have your heart chakra needs some healing and clearing. What pain still sits with you? Next, we have stop being afraid of getting what you actually desire. You asked for it, so it is yours. Patience is needed at this time. Stop trying to rush everything. We have everything under control. Only surround yourself with high value people and energy. Let's see what else we get. It makes us happy to see you heal. You are doing a great job. We know it can be hard, but you are strong and will be fine. Lean into your abundance. Be proud. You earned it. Let's see what else. Oh, we have love is coming your way. Are you ready to meet the one? They are the perfect match for you. And then let's get one more. One more. Hey, Heather. Yep, you can add another one. And you can send your donation to Chanel. And then finally, fashion destination, we have it's time for you to let people know that it is a privilege to have you in their life. All right, so those are your messages from your ancestors at this time. I hope that resonated with you. All right. Heather, it's all yours now. What are your questions? Where did I put my phone? Sounds good, Heather. All right, what are your questions? All right, you've been indecisive, been at a crossroads in a lot of areas of your life, and working on pushing forward to make the best. Oh, for me and my little one. First one, a while back you mentioned my ancestors are working on bringing a male into my life. Can you give me some more details about this? Let us see. Hey, Jenny. All right, this is for Heather. What information can you give us on the guy that you guys are going to bring into her life? Oh. So we got the Five of Cups, the Son of Wands, the Ten of Cups. We got the Goddess of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool. So I feel like he's actually going to come in at a time where it's literally the perfect time. It's the right time. So like you said, you're kind of indecisive. I'm getting also like things just have been kind of hectic and a little bit emotional from time to time. And I feel that this person that's coming in, this male energy, masculine energy that's coming in, he's kind of coming at the right time. I see more so closer to, I'm hearing them say like summer, but I hear them showing me like July. So then maybe you get a sneak peek of the person a little bit before, but he steps into your life in July. But it does seem like someone that is a good match for you in terms of like a relationship. They might have a child as well. I'm also getting that this person just has a good sense of humor. They're good with children. They either have a child or they work with children. So they could be like in an outreach youth program or they could be like a teacher, but there's something, they have a really strong connection with children. And I think that it's very nice for them, to be connected to the youth and helping them in that way. But I do see that I'm not saying like when you meet them, things start to pick up in your life, but more so like things start to, go well in your life, then you meet this person and it just continues to level up and go up and up from there is what I'm getting from this energy of this person. I feel like they are a breath of fresh air. They bring a lot of like positive light and insight into your life. They can coach you and guide you in different ways when it comes to like, career or just like following your dreams and your ambitions and your goals. They are a great accountability partner. Like I feel like they are a healthy individual that knows what they want and, has done the trial and errors and has learned a lot from it. I'm getting they're going to be a little bit older than you, probably by like 3 to 4 years. And I feel like those years add to their wisdom as well. Okay, so that's what I got for that. What's your second question? Good, witchy. All right, I'm gonna grab some water while Heather sends out her second question. All right, BRB. All right, I am back. Oh, okay. I will add that to the list, Aisha. You know, I did see the 3, but I just assumed they were just for you and Love Queen. I didn't look at the other one. So let me add Joy to the list. Thanks for letting me know. So I'll put her in front of you. And then Witchy, technically the list is closed, but if you want to donate, you can for a reading. I know we had someone named Chanel pop up earlier, so I still have room for you and her. Okay. Checking on Capricorn feelings towards me. Capricorn, what are you feeling towards Heather? We got God of Wands, 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and Daughter of Swords. I feel like they don't know what they want right now. They have a lot of thoughts going through their mind at times. It's like they don't know what they want right now. I could see them. It seems like somebody from their past has like reappeared, and that could be why they're in this, back and forth in their head. They're just trying to figure out, what is the best decision. Should they give this ex another chance? Should they try that again, or should they continue to move forward and see where things can go with you? But I do get this vibe that they're trying to figure this out at this time. Let's see what else. I feel like you have pulled back some from the connection. Let's see what else we get. So we got the Lovers. And so, like, they still, have feelings for you. They still like you and will want to date you. But I'm also getting, because the Lovers is also about a decision. Once again, that decision question of, like, what do we want to do? Do we want to give this old person a chance again? Do we want to continue making things work out with the new person that we have? It's kind of like that back and forth. And then even with the high priestess, like there's still two, you know, pillars here in a way, statues, you know. And so I feel like they're just in the space of like them trying to figure out what should they do next. And so I think what's best for you to do is just kind of like, you know, continue to keep that step back, but also see like where their head is at. You can literally just say like, hey, you know, how are you feeling about us, or how are you feeling about things between us, and keep it just real simple and short, and see with how they respond to that, and kind of like, you know, let that be the way you, let that be, how do I word this? The motivation to decide how you want to move forward, right? But I feel that if anything, I feel like if anything, you know, it's once you kind of like have that conversation with him and you just take your step back, he has to make that choice, and he has to make the decision of like, is he going to choose you or somebody else, you know? That's what I'm getting. And you can still do your thing, live your life, talk to whomever you want to talk to. Look at that 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like, you know, when it comes to them making this choice, either it could be a lesson also with this, is that they have to learn how to choose themselves and choose what is best for them instead of like, you know, what they're comfortable with. I'm getting this, there's a chance that maybe the ex that reappeared, this person, they are comfort, but not in like a healthy way, right? It's like that comfort of just sitting in the same space and not leveling up, not moving forward. But I feel like you challenged them and you pushed them forward. And so I could see them as like they were to like choose this person, the ex again, it would just lead into heartache once again, or it would just cause like different obstacles. 6 of Pentacles right behind it, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Like it kind of just keeps causing them to kind of go through the same cycle and work on it, and then, you know, keep moving forward. But in a way, they still are stagnant. But if I feel if he chose you, like you are the high priestess, this is who you are. And if he wants this leveling up, if he wants this this new beginning and fresh start in life where things are going to be great and he's happy in love, and, you know, and there's a healthy relationship, you are the direction that he has to go towards, right? But they have to make that decision. And that's what kind of like how I mentioned before in other lives. I'm like, if you don't learn the lesson, you keep repeating the same person over and over again, just with a different face. So if he doesn't show the universe that he's serious about letting this go and moving forward, then he'll keep manifesting these 9 of Swords energies, these, you know, 3 of Hearts, or not 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords energies. So it's like choosing you is the best option if you listen to his higher self and his better self, you know? But some people like to just stay with comfort and not move forward. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Heather. So hopefully he makes a decision or figures out what he wants to do. But yeah. All right. So that was for Heather. So now let us go to Joy. Or no, let's do Witchy because she has a question. Okay. Is there anything my spirit guides would like me to know it right now? Let's do some ancestral messages for you, Witchy. And then we'll go to Joy. All right, this is for Witchy. Ooh, you'll be amazed at what you attract when you start believing in yourself and what you desire. Watch how you use your money. You don't want to overspend, but you also don't want to hold on too tightly. We have, never accept the crumbs. It is either the whole loaf or nothing. It makes us happy to see you heal. You are doing a great job. We know it can be hard, but you are strong and will be fine. And I want to get some other cards as well. They want me to get these. Or do I even have them here? Okay, I do have them. So I brought them over. All right, what other ancestral messages for Witchy? We have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. What else? What else? Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Sage, be devoted and committed. He's writing something. Let's get 3 more. We have Direction Guardian, choose your path. Yep, drop some cards. We have Mother Earth, feel love and comfort. And then let's see if I can reach these other cards. Okay. We have Traveler, move in a new direction, and then Sun, enjoy success and happiness. So I feel like maybe the Mother Earth energy is from your mother. Her energy is showing up at this time. Let's see what else. And then we have Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. I feel like you say you haven't been overspending. That's good. Because it says like you don't want to overspend, but you also don't want to hold on too tightly. So if there is something that you need, you know that you really, really need, feel free to figure out if that's something you can afford at this time, or just like plan towards it versus like, oh, I don't want to spend any money, so I'm going to hold on to it tightly and not let it go. Because when you do that, then you restrict the flow of money to come in. I'm also getting that they want you to kind of do stuff that you love. So if you feel really good about writing or whatever arts and crafts that you want to get into, do it. There might be like some type of market you go to in the future, and you might see some really nice fabrics or prints or something. I'm getting a vision of like you going to this market and you see something and you buy it, and it actually has like, it holds a story, and that story behind that piece that you end up buying kind of allows you to write more, or it just inspires you to do something creative, is what I'm getting. Okay? You might go to that market in the summertime. June. Like if there's a festival or some type of little shop, like boutique or something. Or somebody can go to it and they end up getting you something. But it's like this piece holds, like, it holds an energy. Okay, that's what I got for you, Witchy. You need a fridge and a stove. You know, it's crazy how expensive those things are now. They weren't like that growing up for me. I'm like, how much does a fridge cost? What? I don't know. I think she might just be with family because, like, you know, it's not our usual Thursday. So that could be why. But all right, Witchy, that's what I got for you. All right, up next is Joy. So let me look at the PayPal that you sent earlier, Aisha. I'm assuming it was the one for $8 because that's the one I didn't look at. I was like, oh, she's probably sending it for like Charms and Letters. But it was Charms and Letters for Joy, not you. Ooh, Witchy. You're going to get in trouble. All right, this is for Joy. Let me put her name on the screen. My arm is like burning for some reason. All right. Charms and letters for joy. We got Soulmate, Twin Flame Tile. We got Joy. We got Joy. All right. We got Sage. There might be a need to kind of cleanse your space if you have any sage. Palo Santo. Other smudging sticks to use that to cleanse your space. Cleanse your space. We got a blank tile. We got 2 blank tiles. So we can either use these for letters in the future, or they could be someone's name. Oh, wow. You got the Soulmate Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine tile. So you got 2 Soulmate tiles here. I'm curious to see what other messages we get. So maybe you might end up meeting 2 soulmates this summer, or very, very soon. And that, like, one could be just a friend, and one can actually be like a romantic soulmate. But the fact that you have 2 here lets us know that there's some suitors coming in your way to make themselves known. Let's see what else we get. We have first. What do you want us to know about first? What is this first? Okay. Understood. So the first one might have strong water placements in their chart. I'm getting their moon or rising is going to be a water sign. And most people, like, when you first meet them, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, my sun, moon, and rising are these things. Especially like guys, they don't really know that stuff. But yeah, I'm getting that their rising or moon is going to be a water sign. Let's see if we get some information about the second soulmate, since they gave us that. And then we also have the charms to do, and I know I have signs in the charms, so we'll see. It'll be kind of cool to see if any signs come out in that as well. So we have phone. I don't know if you're on a dating app or have been thinking about a dating app, but maybe you'll connect with one person, one of these soulmates, via the dating app. I'm getting it's going to be the one that's the friend that you'll connect with via the dating app. Like, you just, like, you meet up and you just hit it off, and it's just super cool, super chill, and, like, you know, stress-free vibes. They've been wanting me to spell out shoes since I started pulling these letters, and I've been ignoring them, and I feel them, like, yelling at me to spell out shoes. So shoes. Get those pair of shoes that you've been thinking about. Get those pair of shoes you've been thinking about. Don't sit on it anymore. Just get them. Do it. Next, we have Queen. So all queens got to have a nice pair of shoes. All queens got to have some nice shoes in their closet. All right, next is bingo. I feel like they're saying, what about this bingo? you're about to get something right. You've been thinking about, it's like they're showing me it and then they're like fading it out. So I don't know if I'm supposed to mention it or not, but let's see what else they want to say about this bingo. What else do you guys want to say about the bingo? You're going to receive some clarity about an idea that you've been thinking about for a little bit. Excuse me. It's going to be clear as day. So pay attention to your thoughts that day. So like, sometimes we think about a lot of stuff and our minds just be so focused on that one thing that we end up missing all of the signs and messages. It's like, think about it and then let it go, and then just pay attention to all of the things that happen that day, or that you dream about, or that you daydream about, and see what messages you get, because it'll be the answer to your question. We have hit. There might be someone that's going to hit on you. I feel like the person about to hit on you, you're not going to be really interested in them. So just a heads up. Okay, let's get you some charms. Let's see. Let's see what charms to get. I feel like there was one more thing they want me to mention with bingo. What else? Maybe the charm to like give us insight about the bingo. I don't know. Maybe they want you to go play bingo. I love bingo. I might be one of those rare people that likes bingo, but I love bingo. I have like 5 bingo games on my iPad. I don't know why. And I actually have like a little bingo game, like you can play in person. Yes, I have that. I just love bingo. I don't know why. I just really like bingo. But yeah, maybe once you play bingo or download the app. Okay, so we got the number 19. We got cherry, so like sweetness, flavorful. We have warrior. We have hope. We have Sagittarius, which is optimist. So maybe that's the second person sign, since that's the only sign that we got here, in addition to the water sign for the first person. So we have wings for protection. And also know that your wings are never damaged. You're going to always be able to fly. We have a fairy. So I feel like this is connected to, an energy of some little fairy is like blessing you with things over time. Like she's sprinkling her magic dust of her fairy dust over you, and just more and more greatness happens. Let's see what else. We have a little rooster, rooster, I think. You might be getting up earlier these days, but it's like for a reason. So it could be definitely connected to like dreams. There are certain times where like your ancestors might connect with you. So if you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning for the next couple of days, there's a reason for it. They're trying to communicate with you. And I think that they're using that time to really get your attention. We have the little snake, so making sure that you are mindful and careful about the people that are around you and what you're thinking and what you're doing, making sure that you're safe. We have the letter B. I feel the B is connected to blessings. We have a little seahorse, so like abundance, going with the flow. Also, it can be connected to like children. And then we have I call this my chariot horse, so like there's movement happening. Fast movement happening for you. Okay. So that is what I got for you. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm reading the messages now. Oh yeah, I gotta check out a couple of things actually. But yeah, the new moon energy is here. That's also why I've been very tired. My cycles are linked to the moon cycle, so I'm usually very tired a little bit before the moon. What's a shoe head? A shoe head is someone that literally just buys a lot of shoes. They just love shoes. Like, if, let's say, like, for example, if someone loves like heels, they'll always just have like all kind of different heels, like different colors, different styles. And that's basically what a shoe head is. Like, you'll hear people say like, oh, this person's a sneakerhead. So like they'll have lots and lots of sneakers, like gym shoes. I call them gym shoes, but they say sneakerheads mainly. I think it's a Chicago thing. We say gym shoes. All right, up next is Aisha. Yeah, you can say you're a Ugg head. You love Uggs. If you have like tons of Uggs, that's like your thing, then you'll be a Ugg head. See, you're learning new vocabulary every live with you. And Ivy, I think there's another another term that we use or phrase. All right. Ooh, I need some boot heels. What color are your shoes, Molly Meat? All right, for your reading, Aisha, we got tarot. I want a general financial reading, and for the second question, a general love reading. You got it. Okay. Oh, let's do the pendulum. Let's do that first. Yes, okay, does sound a little funny. I don't know what else you would call it. A boot head. All right. You want to know, will my love bug get her PPP? Let's see. Will her love bug get her PPP loan? We got a yes to that question. Okay. Let's do your reading. I've been good. I've been tired lately, but like I was saying earlier, my cycle is linked to the moon cycle, so it is to be expected. Ooh. Oh, you sent the second pendulum? Where was the second one? I see the first one. Here, let me scroll slowly. Okay, here we go. Okay, second one is my twin bisexual. Let's do that second pendulum, and then we'll go back to the reading. All right. Is Aisha's twin bisexual? Is Aisha's twin bisexual? They're doing maybe. Nope, they're not answering that question. Okay. Then I want to answer that one. I wonder why. All right, so this is for your career. So we got the Chariot, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Pentacles, the Son of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Justice card, and then the Three of Swords. Okay, so many cards. I wonder, you know what, I'm going to keep them all. Okay. I feel like you go through some highs and lows. I wouldn't even call them lows. You'll go through some like highs and I don't know. It's not low, but it's not a high. Like a middle ground, like an obstacle every now and then. I'm getting in terms of like career, there definitely will be movement for you, progress in whatever business avenue that you've been considering taking. But it's also about you needing to take the action. You having to do it, actually put in the work and go for it and do it. So sometimes people like plan out everything and then they say, I'm going to try to do this, I'm going to do this, and blah, 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 but then they don't do it. So now is the time for you to start taking that action and really doing the things that you have planned for yourself as well. I'm also seeing that there might be someone that you end up connecting with to get either some insight on something. Be careful with this person. I feel like it's going to be a woman. She either is going to try to overcharge you for this, or she is going to want money up front and not really do the work, or just do like a terrible job at the work as well. So be mindful of that. Let's see what else I'm getting with that. I do see your career taking off and doing well, but you have to make sure that you balance yourself, your energy, and your schedule. So not doing the most when you know your body can't handle it or your mind can't handle it. Taking a break when you have to take a break. Like you just need to know when to take a pause, when to slow it down, or when to get help, right? I feel that your spirit guides are saying, or there are times where you're overly independent and you don't let others come in and help you, because you are the type of person where you're like, when I do it right. If somebody else do it, I fear they're not going to do it right. So, but it's like you got to find that balance. Like when you find the right people, trust them in terms of like doing the work right. But don't overwhelm yourself in that process as well too. So like, if Love Queen's good at something and she can give you advice on it or help you out in the area, if she's able to, like, let her help you. Because sometimes, we're like, oh, I can do it, I can do it, I can do this, and I can do that. But in reality, we do need that extra help. So not being afraid to get that additional support as needed. All right. Next question was a general love reading. All right, love reading. Five of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles, Ace, not Ace, Eight of Wands, God of Cups, Temperance, the Moon. Okay. Oh, something flipped. The High Priestess, and let's get one more. The Five of Wands and the Two of Cups. I'll put the Two of Cups over here. All right. General love reading. Okay. I feel that oops, sorry. Give me a minute. I'm like processing a lot of different messages. I think one of the biggest messages that I'm getting out of these cards is that when you are presented someone that your spirit resonates with, you feel confident about, everything checks out with them, the energy like you just sense the energy is good, their actions match their words, all of that jazz, and you still like have fear towards it, or you try to find a problem in it, what happens is you eventually cause yourself to be isolated from that abundant opportunity or that person, if that makes sense. So kind of like, if you keep feeding yourself negative thoughts like, oh, this person, they're too good to be true, there's something wrong with them, there's something wrong with them, there's something wrong with them, like you keep doing that, and then the universe is like, okay, we're gonna, not necessarily say like, oh, we're gonna make something wrong with them, but more so that person will feel that energy, and that might have them say like, I don't like the vibe that I'm getting at times, and that might push them to walk away. So it's kind of like, don't shoot yourself in the foot if there's no reason for you to be shooting yourself in the foot, in terms of like trying to, there's a difference between like being protective of yourself and of your heart, but then also driving yourself to a point where you push people away before they can even get close to you or even get a chance to show you who they really are when they really want to do that. So I think that your guides are telling you in terms of like opening up yourself in a way where you're not so cold and closed off to people when you meet them. Because like I don't know how to word it, but it's like when you learn when you heal and when you really see and learn ways to protect yourself with actually not being super defensive, it becomes easier and it becomes second nature to you, where you're like, okay, I can totally get to know this person and not get super attached to them or feel like they're going to be doing something wrong. Like, you just vibe with it. And then if it doesn't work out, then it's like, okay, cool. If it does, it's like, okay, great. But you don't stress yourself out about it. So I feel like there's like sometimes that inner conflict that you might go through when you're like, man, I really like this person, but are they going to be like this other person that I talked to, or like labeling people based on their sign, like, oh, this is another Aquarius, so they're going to act the same way like the other Aquarius did. So being mindful of that. So just saying, like, when they present someone of quality to you, like, get to know that person. Give them a chance. And just see where things can go. Because it's like, if you don't, then eventually the universe, your guides are going to be like, you know what? You're not ready to date. So since you're not ready to date, we're going to close these gates. And then when you show us that you're ready, then we'll open them back up again, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, you don't want them to put you out in timeout, right? So showing your guides and the universe, like, yeah, I'm ready to date, or I'm ready to handle, a healthy relationship, partnership, and showing that and being present in that, and like, letting it unfold naturally without the stress. All right. So next, let's do your Charms Letters and Love Notes. All right. You want to get some love notes from Jalen? Let's get some love notes from Jalen. Then we'll do your Charms and Letters. We have, you are the one that I've been looking for my whole life. I need to own up where I fell short in this relationship. I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. Maybe we are better off separated. Are you in love with me or my potential? So that could be some of the thoughts that they go back and forth in their head with. Like, maybe we are better off separated. Maybe we should, be together. I tried to replace you once. Or I tried to replace you, then I realized that you're irreplaceable, and now you are gone. Babe, I love you. I want to be with you. I'll make it up if you let me. I promise you that I'm going to be better. Let's see what else we get. Of course, I drop a card on the floor. Let's see if I can reach it. I feel like they drop these cards on the floor because I don't do the things that I say I'm going to do. I'm like, oh, I'm going to work out today, and I don't do it. And be like, okay, where are you going to work out? And pick up these cards on the floor. But I do think I'm going to work out after I finish doing these lives. But we have We Belong Together. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. My eye. All right. We have I'm ready to take my mask off and be real with you. And then true love is hard to find, but I found it with you. Beautiful. All right. So now let's do your charms and letters. Okay. There's a charm in here. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I'm going to put this over here. I didn't know there was a charm in the letters. All right. That is very true, Heather. You shouldn't feel like you're an option. I think also too, like that time, like you taking a step back, walking away will allow them to see what it is that they really want. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes we have to separate ourselves to really see, is this what I really want? Is this person really for me? Will things work out? If they don't, and then you realize like, oh, I'm totally fine with us not talking anymore. Because you're like, oh, I didn't die. I didn't stop breathing. But yeah, I think that they're just trying to figure things out. So yeah, take your step back. Let them do what they got to do. And if they want to show back up and say like, I'll say this, if you take a step back and you're giving them their space to figure out what they want, when they come back to you, it's either they coming back and they offering you a whole relationship, or they can stay away, basically. You know, because it's like now that you know what you want and what is best for you, they need to match that energy and that, you know, that mindset. Like, yes, I want you. I want us to actually be in a relationship together. Let's do it. All right. All right, so we have twin, we have dream, we have dates. We have freedom. Move that up there. Freedom. All right. We have go. They want me to say go for it, but I have to move the I and the T, but go for it. We have done. Something is done. It's completed. We have 1. Go get a scratch off. All right, so those are the letters for you. So let's get you some charms. I feel like your letters today were like super to the point. Go for it. Something is done. Dream dates. You might be going on summer dates with Jalen. All right, let's see what we got. We have family. Spending summer family time together. We have blessed. We have Aquarius, which is friendly. We have optimist, which is Sagittarius. Passionate, which is Scorpio. We have blessed again. So you might be being blessed with a couple of gifts from the universe. So whether it be some money or something you were kind of stressed out about, it just works out in your favor. Let's see what else we get. We have miracle. We have beliefs. Girl, you got a lot of good stuff here. We got the 2 swans that make a heart. So kind of like the twin flame. Like I look at that like the twin flame divine counterparts charm. And then we have forever. And then we got a butterfly. Oh, we got 2 butterflies. 2 butterflies and an anchor. So like some stability, some movement, but also like security as well. Okay. So that is what I got for you, Aisha. You got some really good charms. Yep. You got a lot of words, which is great. I mean, that's nice too because you didn't get a lot of big words on the letters, but you got a lot here. So that kind of helped out. But yeah, that's what I got for you. All right. So now we're going to do Love Queen's reading. I'm going to move these. You're welcome. All right, let me pull up my email. Love Queen. I'm going to actually do your charms and letters first. I'm feeling called to do that first. All right. Let's see what we get. Let me update the list. We have Liz, Rosalie, and Jenny, and Ivy left. All right. So we got a blank tile. I keep flipping it. So let me move it up there. I probably will flip it again, thinking it's a letter on there eventually. All right, so this is for Love Queen. All right, what words do we have for Love Queen tonight? We have boys. Are the boys after Love Queen? Are the boys after Love Queen? Okay. We have hot. Oh, wait, what was I going to spell? Oh, yeah, I was going to spell scared. You're nervous about something. It's coming out in the letters. What are you scared about? What are you nervous about? We have yes. You're getting a yes to something. Let's see what else we get. Oops. We have favor. Grit. I'm hearing them say, listen to your favorite song. It kind of like motivates you, gets you at ease. That rest causes you to like rest, to reduce any anxiety. Listen to your favorite song or favorite artist. Let's see what else we get. We have queen, because you are a queen. I'm hearing them say invest. I don't know if you've been considering investing, but definitely this is something your spirit guides want you to consider, possibly pursue. You know, you can just start off small if you want, but they definitely want you to invest. I recommend like having a special account that you use for your investment, your investing, or like set aside a certain amount that you only will use for investing. That way you are, you know, aware of like where your money's going, what's there and what's not there, type of thing. Let's see what else. Oops. We have Mr. We got man. Mr. Man. We have ring. Ooh. Okay. So that's what I got for your letters. So now let's do some charms. All right, let's get some charms for Love Queen. What charms do we have for Love Queen? Our lovely Love Queen. All right, we have blessed. We have courageous, which is Aries. We have, what is this? An elephant, so like kind of like family. Like trusting your memory and like everything, your recollections when it comes to like figuring out what to do next. Because sometimes we know we question ourselves like, oh, did I hear that right? Or am I remembering this stuff right? And it's like, yes, you are remembering. We have I love you or I love you with an infinity sign. We have compassionate, free, true, brave, strong, happy, thankful, kind, and at peace. We have, I don't think we ever got this one before. You are always in my heart. Yeah, I don't think we ever got this charm before, Love Queen. Like just in general with anybody. So you got a new charm tonight. Let's see what else we get. We have the letter F. That's giving me fierce. Fierce, fierce, fierce. Be fierce and bold about what you want. We got you are my sunshine. We have a little airplane, so that can represent like traveling, movement, progress. We have a butterfly, transformation and growth. We have the owl, so there might be some messages coming in for you, like physically from somebody or like your ancestors and guides. And then we have a little rose. So someone might give you roses, you might, but also know that you are this beautiful flower. Okay, so now let's do your, take this watch. I think I'll keep it on. No, I'll take off my watch. Okay, let's do your letters, not letters, love notes, which are basically letters. I gotta record these videos, y'all, like for the channel. I've just been tired and busy, so let's see if I'm able to do it tonight. So we'll have some new videos for the channel. I got some really good ideas. So we'll get that started. All right, love notes for Love Queen. I'm gonna work out first and then I'm gonna record. All right, love notes for Love Queen from her DM at this time. We have, I just can't seem to find the right words to say to you. I never knew what love was until you showed me. What's going on with us? Let's scoot that over some. Let's see, what else? You are my answered prayer. I still love you. I'm sorry if I made you feel otherwise. You got all of me. I belong to you. You are so beautiful. I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. I need you to know that it hurts me knowing that I hurt you. Let's see what else we get. Thank you for being patient. I know it isn't easy. I pray to God to save you for me. And I'll get you some of the little ones. Let's see what else we have. We have, babe, I love you. I want to be with you. Let's see what else we get. I hear a million voices in my head telling me the things I should have said. Yes, I do want to be with you. Why do I keep messing things up? And then finally, I don't know why I let you go. And this came out with it too. We need to talk about everything. Okay. So those are the love notes. I almost dropped the card. So now let's do the question. Uh-oh. All right. Questions are, let's do the pendulums. Okay. Is my DM intimidated by me? All right. This is for Love Queen. Is Love Queen's DM intimidated by her? Is Love Queen's DM intimidated by her? We got a yes by that for that question. And then the second one, is my DM jealous of me? Is her DM jealous of her? Is Love Queen's DM jealous of her? We got a maybe. So they're not full blown out jealous of you, but there might be certain things in your life that they kind of envy or they really wish that was happening for them. So whether it be like the growth of your business, you know, your finances, things like that, I feel this person, they feel kind of shitty about that. All right, number 1. I see my DM at the daycare. When he leaves, he goes the opposite direction of me. Literally will go the other direction driving. And he won't look at me. Why does he do that? What's up with that? 8 of Pentacles. Too many. Five of Pentacles. The Supreme. The Devil. The God of Pentacles and the Moon. I feel like this person honestly, they are, I mean, your question was, are they intimidated by you? And we got to guess about it. But yeah, they are intimidated by you, right? And so I feel that it's your light that, so you got to think about it. The light is powerful. You know, it can bring clarity, it can show you the path, but it can also damage you. Think about, like, you know, actual sunlight, right? If you stay outside too long and you don't wear sunscreen, you're gonna get burned. You're gonna get sunburned. But also, it is important to go outside and get sunlight, like vitamin D, right? So there's this energy that your light is starting to become overwhelming for this person because they don't really know the light within themselves as much as they should, and that is what is bothering them. You know, is that it's like, damn, she just keeps leveling up and getting better and better, and they feel, you know, shitty about it because they're unable to figure out like why their life isn't leveling up. And then also too, you know, when people treat someone that is literally loving and kind and giving bad or poorly, that just messes up their life in a way, and that's how they receive that bad karma, because they're doing something that ends up hurting you, but in the end, you still come up on top, and they're the ones that, you know, kind of suffers or has to deal with the demise of the relationship or that situation, right? Like I know, like I can speak for myself. If when people that like I talk to, if they did anything that was just like, you know, stupid or dumb, literally the karma just comes back towards them 10 times, 100 times worse than what it would have originally did had they just been honest and upfront. And so people end up saying like, dang, you really did add a little razzle dazzle to my life. And it's like, yeah, I add razzle dazzle to everyone's life that I touch. And when you don't recognize that, you'll see what your life misses, right? So this is what this person is experiencing. They are seeing what your life, what you added to their life, and the razzle dazzle is not there anymore. Like, dang, you know, it sucks. But hey, that's on them. All right, next question. Will I get my second 20K? So we got the eight of Pentacles once again. We got the Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Goddess of Cups. Yes, you will. You will get it. You're going to be celebrating your next round of your 20K. This is a great opportunity for you to birth your business and do the work that you are destined to do, that you feel called to do. So yeah, you're going to get it. It's going to be a prosperous opportunity for you. So definitely use it to your advantage and use it well to help you grow your business and make it an amazing one. Okay. You said, okay, I have 2 more questions. All right, what are your other 2 questions? What are your other 2 questions, my dear? Let's see. Okay. You said DM about the parents karmic. Are your DMs adopted parents? Karmic has you told. Okay. Let's do that one. Are they karmic? Are they karmic? We got the Six of Pentacles and the God of Cups. Or I don't know, did you want these at pendulums or tarot? Before I start getting to the nitty gritty. Six of Pentacles and God of Cups. Okay, you said tarot? Okay, cool. In terms of our dead karmic, I feel that the dad is okay. Maybe the mother, the adoptive mother is like, she might be kind of conniving or manipulative in a way. Like she'll, what's the saying? That like wave the carrot stick in someone's face if you want them to do what you want them to do. So it's kind of like she might do something like that at times with him. I feel like the dad is okay. So maybe the mother is karmic more so. It's kind of like she wants. It's about her, what she wants. We have the Son of Cups and the Two of Swords. She could also kind of be possessive over him in a way where she wants his attention and all of his, like she kind of wants to be in control. There we go. She wants to be in control of this person, of your DM, basically. Why? I don't understand the root behind that, but it's just like she really wants to be in control. Look at that, Four of Pentacles. Like she's not even, it's not even like a protection type of thing. It's just like she just wants to kind of have that power. Let's see what else. Okay, what's the, and then the second one was like, I think you said it was, did he, talk to his parents, his adoptive parents about you? I think, let's see. So we got the Lovers, we got the Four of Cups, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and the God of Swords. So I feel like he has mentioned you to them. But like once again, you see how she's like not paying attention? So she doesn't want to hear it sometimes. And I think it's just because, like I said, she's kind of possessive over him. And she kind of wants to have him under her leash, like in that control. But then the father, on the other hand, I feel that he likes what he hears about you when you and your DM are like really on good terms. Like he talks to his dad probably a little bit more about you to him in the past. Like currently, I feel that he doesn't talk to his mom about you at all right now. To his dad, he talks to him about you a little bit. Maybe just like, what's been going on. He might check up on him like, hey, have you heard from so-and-so? Let's see what else. What else? We got the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I feel like he talks to his dad about like how maybe things, he's like, yeah, things just didn't work out. Things are crazy with us right now, but I still love her. I still want to be with her. But what do I do? It's kind of like he is looking for some advice from his adoptive father and just other people in general, like friends and family that he's kind of close to that could give him better insight. But I feel, honestly, I feel like your DM is like lost. Like he's just, like I said, he's lost without your light because he hasn't really recognized the light within himself. And recognizing the light within yourself is more so comes with like healing, and really seeing that light for what it is and the beauty of it. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for those two questions. All right. Up next is, I think, Liz. In the wilderness. Yes. All right, Liz, you're up next. We're almost done. We should be done probably in like 20 minutes. I think everybody else has like really quick readings. All right, let me look at my screenshots. All right, update with my TF. This is for Liz. Six of Swords, Son of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, God of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. What else? Three of Wands. I feel like update-wise with your twin, you're doing a good job of continuously like moving forward. Like, yes, there are times where you miss him, you might think about him, but like continue to move forward and focus on brighter and better days. And, you know, if he comes along the way and he catches up to you, great. But it's like, don't stress yourself out wondering like, oh, will I miss him? Is he on his way? Is he coming anytime soon? It's kind of like just continue to focus on you and just moving towards the life and the love that you want. And it's not saying like, oh, it will never be with this person or it can't be with this person, but it's kind of like, if he meets you where you are and it works, great. If he's not there yet, then he's not there yet. But if someone else appears and they're like, hey, I'm here, I'm ready, then give that person a chance. I feel like also, it's like the more and more you invest in yourself, you allow, you know, greater people to approach you and to come towards you. Look at that. We got the Fool, a new beginning, and then we got the Sun. And at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. Right after that is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like they're just letting you know that if you want moving in your love life, continue to move forward. And it's like, it's okay to miss your twin and still have those moments where you think about them and want to be with them, but also know that what's for you will be yours. So if it does end up being your twin, great. If it doesn't end up being your twin, that's also great, because in the end, you're going to get what you're supposed to have, right? And I think when you see it in that light and continue to move forward, it'll make perfect sense, and it'll be just beautiful message in the long run. Hey Chanel. Okay, I'll do your pendulum question once I finish her reading. All right, now let's do your charms and letters. Or no, not charms and letters. Or actually, let me do Chanel's question real quick since I just took the pendulum mat out. All right, Chanel Wells, this is for you. Should I let this connection go with Alex? This is for Chanel. Should she let this connection go with Alex? Should she let this connection go with Alex? We got a yes, you should let this connection go with Alex. Okay. Oh, you said you're starting not to care? Well, I think that'll be fine. All right, back to you, Liz. All right. Let's see what we got. We have true, love, We have honest. We have right. We have near. We have bored. We have wife. We have ring. We have top. We have ton. We have BF. They're letting you know that you'll become a girlfriend. You have a boyfriend. You'll become a wife. I feel like you want some spice, razzle dazzle in your love life right now. It feels a little boring. But I think they'll be bringing the fun very soon. All right, let's get you some. Where are the letters? Oh, the charms. I don't know if you heard the answer, Chanel, so I'll type it for you. All right, let's get you some charms. All right, we have every journey starts with one step. Aries, courageous, number 30. Trust. Aquarius, friendly. The tree. The feeling of the tree of wisdom, the tree of answers. We have miracle. We have enough. We have a butterfly for change and growth. And just like kind of movement, going with the flow. Not forcing it, like the butterfly doesn't force itself to become or the caterpillar doesn't force itself to become a butterfly. Like it just lets it sit in its cocoon and allow it to happen and unfold. We have the letter B. I'm hearing Brian. I don't know if you know a Brian or maybe you'll meet someone named Brian very soon. We have a little girl, so this might be your spirit daughter, spirit baby, letting you know that she wants to say hi. And then we have a little angel for protection. We have a rose for your beauty. I dropped the charm on the floor. Don't know where it is. I think it was like the letter Z or something. Yep, it's the letter Z. I can't reach it, but yeah, that's what you get for that. All right. So that's what I got for you, Liz. So hopefully the universe adds a little razzle dazzle and fun to your love life. All right. Up next is Rosalie. We're almost done. You're welcome, Liz. All right, Rosalie. I don't know if you're here right now, so I'm going to put your name on the screen. Okay. Let me pull up your question. 15B. All right. Will I enjoy My time at the E clinic. Let me get this knot out this pendulum really quick. All right. Will she enjoy her time at the E clinic? Will she enjoy her time at the E clinic? We got a yes. Yes, you will. Okay. Now let's get to your tarot. What will our time in the new home be like? What will the time be like in the new home? The Tower, the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Son of Cups. I feel like your time in your new home is going to feel just right, like perfect. It's a perfect fit for you. I feel like with the Tower being the first card here, it is letting us know that you outgrew the current space that you're in now. And it was like you had to leave versus the universe kind of like pushing you out. Because sometimes it's like if you don't move when you're supposed to move and the universe has been patient with you and, giving you an extension and giving you a grace period and you still are going past it, they'll figure out a way to push you out of it to keep you moving forward. And so you are moving at the right time, like getting into the new home at the right time, at the right space. But yeah, I feel like you're going to definitely enjoy it. You're going to love it. You're going to make a lot of great memories there. It's like you were meant to be in this new home. This was the place you were meant to be. And it's just like literally allowing you to move forward the way that was planned for you, which is good because you always want to move in the direction you're meant to be in. All right, next, how will my lessons go with Sergio? Sergio, how will they go? Goddess of Wands, Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Wands. I think overall you will enjoy them. There might be moments where you're not 100% sure if they're going well, if you are seeing the great progress, but overall they will go well. We got the Lovers, and then what else? And the Ace of Swords. I feel like you two definitely will work together well, which is great. I'm seeing this person definitely enjoying the time with you with these lessons and in a way kind of like proud of like how things are going. And it looks good. I just feel like there's going to be a moment where you're going to question it or you're going to be like, oh, I don't know if this is, a good fit or if this is going to work out. But overall, it does work out. But it's kind of like that moment of like nervousness or just like a little scary in the beginning phases. But overall, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, now let's do some love notes. Let's get love notes from Rosalie's future spouse. We have, there's a song that reminds me of you. I listen to it and think about you. Let's see what else we get. You got all of me. I belong to you. What else? We have my mind and heart always come back to you. Will you marry me? Do I have what it takes? I think about this every day. You are my safe place. You are my home. I love you more than you'll ever know. You are everything that I could ever want or need. And then let's get two more. We have, I'm plotting my next move towards you. Get ready. And then I'm starting to see how you are my light. Okay? So these are some messages from your future spouse, Rosalie. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, up next, I believe it's Jenny, and then Ivy. We're going to close it out with Ivy. All right, Jenny, let me pull up your questions. I think you just sent one PayPal, right? But okay. 2 tarot questions. Insight about my future husband. Anything positive coming in for me. Summer months, June, July, August. Let's see. Insight about your future husband. Ooh, the Emperor. They are going to be an Emperor. Might have some fire in their chart with the 5 of Wands. I feel that this person is a good debater. So they could be in politics, or they just have like a really strong energy, whether they know how to hold their ground. And it's not saying like with you, but more so like they are protective. They will defend for you and like their family type of thing. I'm getting this person is definitely successful. The Empress, ooh. You're going to have a child with this person for sure. They are going to be tall. I'm getting like 6 foot to like 6 feet to maybe like 6'2"-ish. 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the God of Cups. I feel like you'll end up meeting them. I don't want to sound morbid or anything, but I feel like you might end up meeting this person around the time someone passes away in their life. So either a little bit before or a little bit after. I feel like it's going to be after for some reason. And I feel like it's after because it's giving me this visual of like them, seeing you. And it's like, when something ends, something new begins. Kind of like that type of energy that I'm feeling with that. What else am I getting about your future husband? God of Swords. See, he's a strong communicator, very protective. Daughter of Cups. Maybe your firstborn with this person will be a daughter or a girl, baby girl. I'm seeing or feeling this energy. This person might be bilingual. Oh, we got the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Your husband is great. There's nothing more to say. They're great. They might be a little stubborn. I think that's like one of the things Spirit just wants to also mention. But I mean, nobody is perfect. Everybody has a little stubbornness in them. All right, anything positive coming in for you for the summer months? Let's see what we get. We got the Goddess of Wands. We got the Star. It seems like the summer is like your perfect time to be the star of those months. Like literally getting what you want for the summer. And make sure you also rest too. Don't overdo it. Don't like go out and party a lot too much. Like have fun, but also give yourself and your body a break when you can. The Ace of Swords. The 9 of Cups. See, once again, like getting what you want. Being clear about your expectations and what you want and letting it come to you. 3 of Pentacles. The universe wants to work with you. It's like a partnership. So when you're clear about what you want and you do what you need to be doing, the universe will do its job and they won't have to change up anything because they know that you're handling the end of the deal. We got the 6 of Cups and the Lovers. See? So you end up, either having like a nice summer boo, or you end up meeting your future spouse this summer, which is great because then it begins the love story basically. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Jenny. Okay. So now let's do Ivy's. All right. In Ivy, you got Tendy, which is the Deluxe Charms and Letters and Tiny Tarot. And 2 pendulums. Let's do the pendulums first. All right. Am I the apple of Shannon's eye? Is she the apple of Shannon's eye? We got a yes. And then when can I expect to be financially recovered after closing on my home? Ooh, nice. Congratulations on that. when it comes. Okay. When can you expect to be financially recovered after closing on your home? When can she expect to be financially recovered? When? It looks like it's moving towards 5, so maybe within like 5 weeks to 5 months, depending on, what you're putting up front and what you got to pay for, but within a month and 5 months. So, and I think also too, you got to think about like furniture and all of the things that goes along with that. So that could be a reason why it might be on the 5 months, like they gave that longer time frame. But hey, the more time that you are able to save more, that'd be great. The name of that song, I have no idea. It's just on like this chill hop music video that I listen to often. I don't think it tells you, like some of them tell you the name of it when it's playing. This one doesn't do that. So I don't know what the name of it is. Sorry. But if I do like find out, because I do like that one too, I will let you know. All right. All right, so we got the twin flame soulmate tile. So you and your lady. You might be able to spell her name. I don't know how many N's her name has. I need to look at the question. You might be able to spell it out. Yep, we got her name. She's your soulmate. She thinks you're a cutie. You might think she's a cutie as well. Let's see what else we have. We have cook. So maybe the next time you guys have like a date together, or if you're thinking about what to do next for a date night, maybe somebody can cook and like you have dinner, at someone's house, home, or you go out somewhere that you both love for a nice meal, like a wine and dine. We have beauty. We got cutie and beauty. You guys are a good looking couple. We have peace. We have bag. Maybe somebody's gonna pack an overnight bag. We have union. I'm taking in from her name. All right, now I'm going to do some charms. All right, we have forever. I'm going to move these. All right, I don't know why, but I just felt called to just put everything away. We got Virgo. Maybe that's why, because I'm a Virgo and I'm just organized. Practical. We got courageous, which is Aries. We have love. I just saw your message, Heather. Good night, Heather. Yeah, you can send for a pendulum question, Jenny. We have always with the heart. We have forever, once again. So this love is forever lasting. We have dream. We have the number 24. We have angels watching over me. We have the peace sign. I dropped the charm. I don't know what it is. Oh, we have an angel. So like angels watching over you and your connection. Let's get some more. We have I love you with the infinity sign. We have it takes a big heart to teach little minds. We have an owl, so there could be some messages coming in. And then we have a dragonfly, so like change and movement. Okay. Now let me do your tiny tarot. And then we'll be done. Where are the tiny tarot? Where would they be? There we go. All right. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and I like this card. It's not a tarot card, but it's like this. It kind of reminds me of like the moon, but it's also like divine feminine energy. So I feel like they're saying that you two would be feeling closer and closer together. There's not going to be this feeling of like, oh, one person's not giving enough. There's this balance within the connection. We also got the 2 of Cups as well. I feel like they're also letting you know that any hardships or distance or just like, difficulties that you two may have been facing lately is going to be put to an end and things are just going to be a lot easier. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, you say you can't see them? Then you bring them up closer. All right, I know what I can do. I can bring this up closer. I mean, you probably still can't see them as much, but... But yeah, that's what I got for you, Ivy. Yep, that's why we got the tiny tarot. I thought about putting them in like the little baggie, but then I was like, no, I kind of like them separate. It just makes it easier. All right. And then last but not least is Jenny trying to pay off as soon as I can. Oh, your question. What's your question? When will I finish paying off my 2021 GMC truck? Let's see. When will she be paying off her truck? When will she be paying off her truck? Uh-oh, I don't think they want to answer that question. Okay, how about this? Will she be paying off her truck this year? Let's do it that way. So you won't pay it off this year. Will she be able to pay her truck off next year? Will she be able to pay her truck off sometime next year? So you might be able to pay it off next year. And depending on, like maybe you might earn more money, which allows you to pay it off quicker, sooner than later, which is great. But yeah, that's nice. You got a 2021 truck. Yeah, you can assume her name. Her initials are in the tiles as well. Yep, you surely can. If they were in there, they were definitely there for her. But yeah, I know the feeling wanting to pay off stuff ASAP. Oh, the Essence tile. Yeah, you totally can use that as her initials. Absolutely. Because those are her initials. And then we did get her name, so that could be why you felt called to do it that way too. But alrighty, folks, that is the end of our live. If you haven't already, feel free to thumbs up the video. I noticed that 12 people liked it so far. Thank you so much. One person disliked it before the video even started. So I don't know if that was like by accident, because I've done that before. I've like accidentally pressed the dislike button, but I fix it once I realize it. But yeah, if you haven't already, thumbs up the video. I appreciate it. And I hope to, I'm trying to get this box off the floor. I won't even say I hope to. I will post videos this week. Some pick a card reading. I'm excited to do them. So yeah. May you all have a fabulous, restful slumber. And be well. Am I going to do ASMR? You know, one of these days, Ivy, one of these days. I feel like I have to show the universe that I'm ready to do different things before I start branching off into doing other work. But let me get back to being consistent with posting pick card readings, and then we'll see what else we can add. But yeah, I think adding ASMR would be great to add to the channel. Alrighty, folks. Have a great night. Love you all.